Newbie? Is Newbie dead? Hey there, it's Ubi, and I'm sure you've been wondering what's been going on since it's been quite a while since I posted anything on the channel. Still doing a lot of music work. We have, however, moved. You can see the background is a little different than from the previous videos. And what we have got here is I've actually got my own little space. Now, when I say little, I mean it's really little, but it does mean I can finally sit down and do a little recording, as you can see here. Bring the play a little bit of guitar. So yeah, anyways, that means I'm actually able to do some recording. And what I've done is, see, I only have this. I've just got the Kona. That's all I've got. And I have done some work that has allowed me to um, record the Kona, which, by the way, we'll take a step back and take a look at a few things. Number one, we brought the Kona's action down to something that actually is playable. I didn't realize it was so high. One of the things I had to do, though, was I had to take this saddle here and take it and sand down the bottom so that I could lower the action on the guitar to fix some other issues I had with the guitar as well. And in doing so, I got the recording a little bit better. So it's actually recording the low end and those sort of things, which means I'm able to get some better tracks recorded. And what we'll take a look at here is what I've been doing recently. It's just a lot of playing around where I just kind of play with some riffs, and then take and apply uh, some amps and cab modeling to it to give it kind of, I don't have an electric and I want to play electric. I want to play kind of 80s-ish tones. So kind of searching to get that in. Don't have it dialed in yet, but I do have some stuff dialed in that actually does sound pretty good. So let's take a look at kind of one of the things that I have been doing recently, the sort of thing that actually lets me play around a little bit. So I'll show you the process I've got, and we'll listen to the output of that. Okay, so you can see here that we've got kind of a multi-track setup. And what I did was on the first track up here, I just recorded, just was playing around with just some simple, just little simple progression, using a D pedal tone and some chords on top of it. So you can hear that's my raw DI input. And then, so we throw in some dynamics, we'll throw it through amplitude, expand it out on the stereo and add a little bit of mastering to it, and we get, it's not bad. Considering I'm playing that on that Kona acoustic guitar, that is not terrible. So basically I just went ahead and played with it a little bit to give it a bit of flavor there, and then we went down and I decided to see if I could just get some tapping to sound right. There's just some raw tapping there. So we added some dynamics to it. We ran it through a different channel, kind of a lead sound to it. Expanded it just to move it a little bit on the stereo to the left. It's not bad. Put the backing track behind it. It felt like it kind of died off there, so I added a little bit more to it. So yeah, I took that there, and then I went through and used a drum machine to add to figure out a drum track for it. Give it a little beat to it. Nothing special, just simple simple kick and snare beat to it. And then I took and came back and created a track of me just kind of playing around underneath it as if it was a bass line. And then Dropped a pitch shifter on it to drop it down to sound like an actual bass. Ran it through a bass cab to give it a little more of a feel. A little bit of EQ to even it out. And so we end up with just a fun little bass groove that, or a fun little, just kind of a backing track really, that I threw together just in a couple of minutes. So yeah, that's what I've been working on. And as you can see, there's no excuse to not try to create. Just take what you've got. If you've got anything, take it and make something. Music is great, man. We all can do it. There's no reason to not just jump out there and do it. And embrace the suck. Just because even if it's not great, do it. And you'll get better by doing it. So what I've been doing outside of that, I've been working on music theory, active listening, now that I've got the ability to play the guitar back, I'm back into skills drills for finger speed and dexterity, picking skills, those sort of things. But even when I wasn't able to play, I was still working on it. I was constantly going through music theory. I was actively listening to tracks. I started listening to the bass tracks and the drum tracks to get a better idea on those sort of things, and just filling knowledge in with that, watching videos, consuming other people's content, and so you can always be working even if you don't necessarily have the ability to have that guitar in your hand. You can move forward as a musician, as I'm just showing now. I mean, yes, I've been playing for 30 years, but it's been off and on self-teaching, and right now I'm working on unlearning a bunch of bad habits I taught myself through self-teaching. And getting serious about it. So whether you're super serious about it or just a beginner, there's no reason for you not to get out there and create and share it with the world. Just because it's not great doesn't mean that somebody's not going to find something to like out about it. So I challenge you to get out there and share some stuff as well. Tag me in it so I can see it. Comment down in the comments below on what you're working on. And I'm going to work on some bigger projects, some collaborations. We'll have some bigger stuff as we move forward. I'm going to try to get back into getting at least one video a week out. We'll see how that works. But yeah, that's my plans. That's where I've been, and that's where I'm going. So thank you for going along on this journey with me, and we'll see you as we go through. And as always, like, subscribe if you haven't done so to get more content, especially if you need that little bit of an oomph. If you feel like you're on the fence and you just don't think that you're good enough to do it, you are, and I can prove it to you just by showing you that no matter how bad you are, you can always embrace that suck. And yeah, today I'm a better guitarist than I was yesterday. And that's how you win. We'll see you next time.